Olex Network 18, Mission Poshan, Bhavishya Roshan.
Hi, I'm Sahil. My question is for Mr. Diwan. From an investor point of view, how do you judge these pharmaceutical companies in the light of what is happening with the US FDA issues, which are propping up time and again, with Lupin being the latest casualty? Because it's become such normal for these companies to crack down like 15-20% in 3 to 4 sessions. So, any advice?
No, absolutely. See, one of the biggest risks in large pharma companies is you need to understand they become large because they have been addressing the US market, which is a significantly high-end market where there's a lot of money to be made. Now, what's happening is a lot of drugs in the US market are getting off patent, and that's this year and the subsequent year, next year also. So there's a lot of churn that's happening in market leadership, in market share. The US is very protective about some of its businesses, some of its industries. Pharma is one of them. So every time a new entrant comes and starts competing with domestic companies or global companies in the US, they actually make things slightly difficult. Okay, it's not, they need the drugs also. It's not that they don't need the products from a Lupin or a Sun Pharma to come, but at the same time, they don't want to overpay, they don't want the people to overpay for it. So they make sure that these companies are competitively priced, the drugs are competitively priced, and that's why the environment is extremely stringent. And it will only get more and more stringent because Indian companies are taking a significant share of the business. So you need to look at moving probably to the smaller companies, the mid-cap pharma companies, which don't have such a big dependence on the US market. So you need to make that shift because that's a distinct shift that's happening in the environment. And as I said, it's an environmental change and all companies will get subjected to it. So it's not only a Lupin issue. It's not only a Sun Pharma or Dr. Reddy's issue. It's an issue across the board and you have to review your portfolio accordingly.
So domestic pharma companies might look better.
They have done well. You look at some of the domestic companies, Natco, Ajanta, which had not so much of a US dependence, but rest of the world and India. And they have done much better returns.
Oh yeah, and so why do you want to pay 25, 30 times for a companies which have overnight risk of
yes,
20%
that's the
fall?
Premium that's coming down.
Yes.
I mean, we've seen that happen so suddenly. The premium P multiples for most of these large companies you mentioned have crashed and are still likely to get corrected.
Okay.